Hello, and welcome to another round of the Galactic Pod Racing Circuits 2020 edition.
Oh, I'm going to go up, boys.
Alright. That's weird.
Good luck, guys.
This should be a good one.
Hopefully
We're getting
don't
Discord
hurt
audio
too
from
bad.
one of the runners at the moment. We will fix that momentarily. That means I guess we're getting it from Ace. Sorry about that. But I am Enfro, joined today by Mikey Burger.
Hello.
Hey. Got King Bean and Ace, so this is going to be some fireworks.
Yeah, I've been very much looking forward to this match. Actually, I'm really.
Well, it's finally happening this year.
Yeah, so obviously, King Bean now in the position. Well, both King Bean and Ace in the position that I was in last year. So it's kind of nice to observe this as a spectator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is not the actual race. We haven't given the countdown yet, but I mean, Ace is undisputable. Like, you can't argue that he's not the leaderboard king right now.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
But I'm not going to say best on the planet, but his leaderboard times speak for themselves. He's got over 40 of the 50 major records.
Yeah, I would say it's clear that he's up there. There's no
Yeah.
question of that for sure. Yeah.
But King Bean's peaks are just as high. He just doesn't grind as hard.
Yeah, this is definitely an interesting one. I think there's a lot of psychology between these two players. So I think really it's going to come down to that and just seeing how well they perform against each other, really. I think that's what's going to be most interesting for me about this particular match.
And something else to bear in mind here is both of them, for both players, their track pool is all the tracks.
Yes.
They both play every single track to a high level.
Yeah, you can't
which
just. Yeah, it's
very
very
few
difficult
players do.
in something that they're weak on. I would agree with that.
Both players have given the ready, so I'm going to mute and do that real quick.
Yeah, I see Ace is ready.
All right.
Screw. That's good.
But we're starting with Executioner, which I think this might be one of the first times in either tournament we've gotten that.
Yeah, I didn't expect this. I mean, Ace was saying to, I think both of us before this race, that he was expecting either Doug Derby or Sebulba's Legacy as the track. All right. So yeah, we've given the countdown, so we're now waiting for it to appear on screen.
Yep.
So they should be starting at the same time, hopefully.
If it's a bit off, I can just sync it up. We have that ability.
Yeah, I mean, obviously this is winners finals. We don't want any confusions or false starts here, so.
Yeah. And here we go. We're off by about a second. That's not bad.
Yeah, this is going to be very interesting.
Yeah, that's about even. Yeah, close enough. So King Bean's stream is about half a second ahead, not a big thing to worry about. But going into this, both players are going to have a, I think, identical approach to this track. Like, it's pretty cut and dry. There isn't too much to it. Any of the Uvu tracks are fairly straightforward without too much room for strategy. Vengeance does kind of have more, just because the ending has 2 or 3 different viable options.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I think Ace is going to, he says he's going to play a lot more aggressively in this match, so we'll have to see how that.
And, I mean, King Bean only has one mode, and that is aggression.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, he played extremely aggressively against me in our previous match. It was very clear.
Ace is on slightly higher heat, and it looks like is slightly behind. Hard to tell because of the stream desync.
Yes, it is. Yeah, it's pretty close. This is.
Oh yeah, they're within a 10th. And Ace actually has slightly lower heat crossing the line, so that's a slight lead for Ace. Is something to bear in mind. you have to look at much more than just time with this game. Ace might underheat here a bit. Ooh, he cut that very close. Same with King Bean.
I think Ace is ahead slightly at the moment.
I don't know.
I hope it doesn't come down to a death, to be honest.
I mean, the thing with both these players is they're very consistent. So, tracks are there's going to be a few tracks that come down to a death. Because when one person's screwing up, the other person's not likely to. So, that tube, we should probably explain a bit, is a nightmare.
Yeah, I can't say I'm a huge fan of it.
Yeah, no, there's a couple of polygons and just seams at the entry that can kill you if you cross them incorrectly. And when you exit that first tube, it can just slam you straight into the ground and nuke one of your engines.
Yeah, if you don't know what you're doing there, it's definitely probably one of the most deadly tracks you'll actually find, just because of that, like you say, that one section.
I know what I'm doing and it's deadly. Oh, King Bean with a weird death.
Oh, what happened there?
I think he lost a boost he wasn't expecting to, and since he was trying to adjust a turn for a boost, he just slammed.
Damn.
I mean, that's how I die in ILs a lot.
Yeah, bit of nerves maybe.
Yeah. I mean, it seems like he just lost a boost, and going up that hill on any of these tracks, that can happen. We'll see what happens with Ace, though, because there are still a couple of points where he could die here. He's told me himself that he screws up this tube a decent amount. Clean entrance. Cleans well for King Bean. See, the exit clean. Okay, so Ace really doesn't have that many spots where he could die anymore to make up for King Bean to make that up.
A little bit of underheat there, but I don't think that's going to matter because
Rix, a death. You can't really say a death costs a concrete amount of time, but for Ben, it costs anything from, what would you say, 3 to 6?
Yeah, I would say that 3, maybe right about 4 to 5 on average, I would say. So.
Yeah. If you're a very high heat death on the spot where you have even acceleration, though, it can be as little as 3.
And here we go for Ace coming in with a sub 51.
Nice. And a 56 for King Bean.
Oof.
Even with the death, a 56 is pretty good.
Yeah.
That does mean you would probably have still lost even without it.
Yeah, strong time by Ace.
All right, so Adobe Mountain Run and Spice Mine Run being the bands from King Bean. I didn't see the Spice Mine coming. I saw Adobe coming. But Adobe is definitely something you'd have to expect, since Ace is insane there. But you've seen him do Fast Canyon, right?
I'm just having a look at his bands. Sorry, just one sec. Yeah, so Adobe. Yeah, I know that King Bean doesn't like Adobe Mountain Run. He bans this a lot.
Yeah, he banned it against me, and it's one of my worst tracks.
Yeah, Buntueve Classic. I can understand that from Ace. Actually, King Bean's quite a monster on that track. Yeah,
I mean, those two traded record back and forth a few times right before the tournament started. But they have pushed that track a lot lately. So, okay, Ben Quadranero's banned for King Bean. That's unusual for him, actually. And Ace has a bit of bad blood with Abyss right now.
I didn't catch Ace's. Oh, did he ban Fire Mountain Rally, did he?
Ace banned...
Yes, I think he did.
Yeah. Fire Mountain Rally. Okay.
So
temporary ban on Abyss. Ace has had some trouble on that track in tournament recently, so I can understand that one. What was it, like 6 deaths there against Metallica?
Yes, I think he did have a bit of trouble. That was with the skips, I think. Yeah.
Man. Ando Prime Centrum with no Ben. All right.
That's interesting. Oh,
no upgrades. Huh. Okay, so we're going to be seeing a bowls out of both players. Almost guaranteed.
Yeah, we'll make sure neither player's using Ben here by mistake.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just to confirm, then, yeah. So acE has banned Bunter Eve Classic and Fire Mountain Rally.
Yes.
King Dip banned and Derby Mountain Run and Spice Mine Run, and now we've seen King Bean Dip pod banning Ben, acE temporarily banning Abyss, and then King Bean picking Ando Prime Centrum with no upgrades.
Yeah. This is gonna be a cool one. But
Yeah,
I don't know the boost timings that you want to use for bowls here. Because no upgrades, you really have to look at lengthening your boosts. Obviously not at the cost of lines, but
yeah, I think that's probably why he's picked this.
Yep.
I haven't seen the proof of no upgrades yet.
They're coming through.
Okay. Do you want to watch one and I'll watch the other?
Yeah. acE is just going through and manually buying them all. So that's fine. And King Bean is clear. All right. So, no upgrades changes the entire meta. Like, Bull's Roar is still really good. Bull's Roar is second best with upgrades, and by far and away the best without. However, the biggest difference, or two differences, between upgrades and no upgrades is acceleration and cooling. Your acceleration gets thrown into the ground, and your cooling for bowls, it goes from, 8.5 seconds to 38 seconds?
Yeah, it's pretty much non-existent, so we're not going to be seeing too much.
Macro, both players are on PC. But, yeah, it's a 38-second boost cooldown, which, that's a lot. And yes, his traction for bowls is a lot lower than most of the other than just about any other vehicle. He's in a 4-way tie for lowest traction.
Yeah, he's very, very slippery. Yeah, that's true. It's a bit of a shock actually the first time you play with it, especially if you're used to playing upgrades. Just fighting all over the place. So yeah, it definitely requires a bit of practice.
Ooh, acE seeming a little uncomfortable with this. Like, just looking at his warm-up runs. Yeah, acE is looking really uncomfortable here.
Yeah, it's always interesting, actually. I mean, the first race is a little bit more, a bit of both players' picks, but obviously after that, we're seeing specific things that have been prepared, so tends to favour the person who's picked them, especially amongst stronger players. So yeah, this will definitely be an interesting race.
I'm going to mute and count down if you want to explain to that guy asking in chat how selection works.
Where was the question? Well, the game mode is they can play in the tournament mode if they wish, but usually it's not a good idea because it means that players will have all the AI racers with them when they are playing, which is not ideal usually.
It's also, by default, all tracks are done with max upgrades and no skips allowed. A couple times per match, each player can say, for this next track, we are either racing without upgrades or with skips. We also have a Super Smash Bros. Style pick ban system for picking tracks, just in general. So in general, overall, it works out to being a fairly balanced iteration for both players. I'm gonna sync things up a little. But out of the gate, both players looking pretty identical.
Yeah,
King Bean with maybe a slight lead, but I think that might just be that he boosted a little more.
yeah, so we are in the race now, I believe.
Yeah. That's weird for King Bean. I think he's underheating. A lot. Nope, actually he worked it out. And he makes that jump, which Ace did not try for, and that's a really risky corner cut. Yeah, he's practiced this a lot. He's well ahead of Ace now. Sure, he's got a lot more heat, but distance covered, I think it's going to work out to be a lead for him. No, actually, Ace does have a slight lead. Huh. It's very difficult to judge leads with no upgrade bowls, by the way.
Yeah, that's true.
Half a second lead for Ace.
You see, Ace has slightly higher baseline speed than King Bean, sort of noticed there.
Yep. Meaning Ace braked less aggressively in the big switchback turn. So coming into this, just going to show this big room is where a skip is, but it's also a pretty tricky turn. And then this big switchback turn that they're both in. Yeah, Nacho, I think you're right. He did bonk. But King Bean's got a much more... Wow. Super aggressive. A much more thought-out boost pattern here. Ace is just kind of going with it.
Yeah, I think he's trying to work out how he should approach this track as he's doing it. Really, I think.
Yeah. But he has worked out something pretty solid here, because it does seem to be enough for him to be taking the lead. Oof. King Bean with a lot of bonking right now. It might be nerves.
Yeah, he's trying to get very close to these walls.
Okay, slight pickup for King Bean.
So this is pretty close now.
Ace does have lower heat going into this.
Oh yeah, we see King Bean opting not to boost through that section at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice line from Ace through there.
Yeah, pretty good line from King Bean too. He went a little wide and scraped some, but it wasn't a bonk. Alright, this is looking very close.
Yeah, I don't really want to call this.
No, I don't either. But this specific boost from Ace seems to be the difference maker. But that's... Oh, this is very close.
Yeah, I have to
Ace a little ahead going in, but he does have less heat to use.
Boost over the jump, presumably, yeah.
Oh, this is so close.
He's going to have to get a perfect timing here. Oh,
Ace gets it by 2/10.
Oof. Wow.
Man.
On King Bean, because that's 2-0 and by 2/10.
Yeah. HLA, it was close, but it was execution or not vengeance.
Yeah, so it seems that it came down to that one fault at the first chicane section from King Bean.
Yeah. Is that technically a chicane?
Well, I call it chicane. Anything with a... I suppose it's 2 hairpins, actually, isn't it?
Yeah,
Really?
the chicane is more of what you have with the Doug Derby bit.
Yeah. Yes, I'd agree with that.
Yeah. Still as good a name as any for it. All right. Let's see what's coming up for track picks. Yeah, thanks, MCAT. Banning Elan. All right. But he's my boy. Zugga ban. That's understandable. King Bean is very good at Zugga.
Yeah, I can understand that. Although he banned Abyss last race, just something to note there.
Yeah, because what's been done in the past against Ace was what's been done in the past against Ace was taking Abyss, banning Ben, and he's not as strong there.
Yeah, kingbean doesn't like this.
Yeah, no. I mean, he expected it. But you've got to expect pretty well thought out strategic bans from Ace, especially considering he helped write the rules.
So Ace coaxing him into taking Abyss here.
He's not going to take the bait. That's... there's no way he takes that bait. He knows Ace isn't the type to double bluff it, so...
Oh, Inferno.
With Ben. I hope you guys are ready, because this track is a show.
Oh, Ace beat me to it there.
Yep.
Just waiting to hear if there's any forces involved. You kidding? It looks like that's a no.
Yeah. So, I haven't actually seen either of these players play on Inferno for a while, but I've been actually practicing the track myself some, and it is hard. It's one of those things where Ben is very obviously the best pod, but he's also quite possibly the hardest. What's your take on it?
I know that kingbean has done some practice on this track, and I think he will definitely try and play it very aggressively. I think he feels he has a reasonable chance at this track. But yeah, it
died. There we go.
Definitely an aggressive track. It is a hard track. It's a track you have to constantly focus on.
Yeah, it is.
You can't really run on the long straights like other tracks.
However, it is also an incredibly fun track. But it's just fast all the way through.
Yeah, that's true. So Ace just re-upgrading his pod. We definitely wouldn't want to take a no upgrades here. All right.
What traction is Ace going for here?
Yeah, that'll be.
Is he going R20?
Looks like it, yeah. Although it's with bowls, it's hard to tell.
He's not going bowls, but yeah, that's R20 Ben.
Yeah. Yeah, it's quite a tricky track actually to get the setup right, in my opinion. This one. Looks like they're both going to have a. Are they having a practice run now?
Yeah, I mean, it's totally typical for people to just jump in for a bit and warm up. Especially on a track like this.
Yeah, we should probably also mention that obviously this is a best of 13 match, so the first player to 7 wins, and they have 3 forces each. So we've seen only 1 so far from kingbeandip. Yeah. That was some race with no upgrade.
This is one of those tracks where that bug Ace got, where the fog disappeared in his game, which is the difference you see between the screens. This track makes that makes this track way harder. Because there's no contrast. Like, watch Ace's screen, you are not going to be able to see rocks. Look at that.
Alright, here we go then. This is the race, I believe.
Yes, this is the actual race. So coming straight into it, you see the same start from both of them. Both going left there. kingbean going a little wider on his setup. And a little wider on that turn. So Ace has a slightly just from distance covered on that first bit.
It looks like kingbean's running with slightly higher traction, perhaps.
I can see that. Yeah, he definitely is. I'm going to be mainly looking at kingbean's screen because I cannot tell what's going on Ace's. Oh, kingbean going wide, and Ace almost hitting a rock too, but that's a death for kingbean. This, however, is a track where you could very realistically see a death out of acE, especially with the contrast issue.
He definitely said he was going to go very aggressive here, so let's see how that turns out. But so far, it's, I think, over almost 4-second lead now.
About 3, actually. And King Bean going a little wide again. And acE pretty clean there. But coming into here, this is where most deaths happen. This room specifically.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the
Clean through this time.
challenging parts of this track.
Yeah.
I ended up in the lava last time I was racing here. I missed the ramp and I ended up on the left. I didn't even know you could get out, so I was kind of hoping for the ramp there. I was quite fortunate that it wasn't.
Yeah, I mean, in my practice, I was taking the route to the right, going between the rocks and taking that right split. Which, it makes that room so much harder. We're going to have to see now what acE's back half looks like on this last lap. It's going to take a death. King Bean can't make it up.
Yeah, I think he's feeling the pressure here. He doesn't look as solid as he has done, King Bean, so far.
Yeah. acE was clean. That's going to do it. Barring something catastrophic like hitting that lava right there, but nope. 228, and wow, King Bean actually made up like a second.
Yeah, that's a good time actually with a death. Yeah, he would have won actually had he not died.
Yeah. No, he would have won that by probably a second. Man. But this is a commanding starting lead for acE.
Yeah, definitely not the start that King Bean wanted.
It's not unrecoverable. Like I said, these are the kinds of players who can definitely win on the others' track picks, as we've been seeing.
Well, I mean, my match with King Bean, it was 4-2 to me, and then he won the next 5 races. So,
Jesus.
Yeah. So I wonder if he'll do that here.
So he successfully did what I almost did to Metallica.
Yeah, it's not over till it's over, definitely.
Yeah.
But he's having a long think here about what he wants.
Mm-hmm. I can't blame him. You're down 3, and your ace in the when your biggest ace in the whole track is Grabvine against acE. You've got to think before pulling that out. Because we're going to see Grabvine, but with one of these guys.
Yeah, acE is definitely a difficult player because he doesn't really have any weaknesses, so it's hard to find something to prepare against him.
Yeah. We might actually be about to see a no upgrades Grabvine call from King Bean.
Yeah,
I know he's practiced that a lot.
We see no Ben and acE temp banning Abyss this time, not Zugger.
And Sebulba's Legacy.
This was the pick he said that he was going to prepare, actually.
Yeah. It's a good track. It's fun. It's technical. So, especially with no Ben. Because Bowls is very hard here.
I think he's going to pick Mac because that's what he did against me.
Yeah.
Although I think acE saw this coming, so...
And yeah. Now, both of them are very good strategically. I'm not entirely sure what's coming up, though. I'm honestly expecting a Bowls mirror, but Mac mirror is totally possible. But yeah. I don't see them going for anything except those two. Actually, Mars, maybe?
It's possible.
King Bean is going with Mac. I could see a Mars coming out, just because he can take some very good lines through this track.
I don't know. I don't think acE is the sort of player who would pick Mars here.
Probably not, but it is definitely something he could do.
Oh
And
yeah,
it would be good.
I agree. It's definitely not a terrible pick by any means. I just feel that he'll probably go with Bowles. He might go with Ellen, actually, like kingbeandip. Not sure. Let's see.
Let's see what we get. All we know is it's not Ben. I'm assuming it's not Bullseye. All right, he's going with Bowles. No surprise there. The one thing to remember with Bowles on this track, though, is he's very risky. Since you have to commit to turns so much earlier, it's very difficult. Number of times that's screwed me on other tracks that involve him, or just low traction ones in general. You have to be ready to turn it very early.
Yeah, I agree. Bowles is the all-out pick here, I think.
Yeah, but he's not that much faster than Elan if you take the right routes.
Yeah, just I'm very interested in this particular race because obviously this was the exact scenario which I had against King Bean as well. So
Yep.
see how this goes. So yeah, King Bean is using the same line he did against me.
It's a good line. It's one of those things that's not a skip on a technicality under our current rule set, which we are going to be changing for future use.
Yeah, well we won't go into that right here right now.
I'm just telling people because it's skips.
All right, so we've given the countdown, so we're just waiting for the delay, and then we should see them start.
Yeah. I do really like seeing Elon Mack here. But he's probably my favorite pod in the game.
Yeah, he's quite a fun pod, actually. I do quite enjoy playing.
That traction coupled with his turn rate, right?
Yeah,
he has very low turning response and very high turn rate, which makes him very fun.
Yeah, he's a powerful pod, actually. He's fast and he has quite a long heat rate, so or rather quite a low heat rate, so he's quite a pretty powerful pod.
It's just Ben and Bowles are so poorly balanced.
Yeah, well, Ben's pod is just monstrous.
Yeah,
compete with him. Right, here we go.
Okay. Just gonna sync them up a bit. All right. So not much to say about the starts here. It's very consistent. We're even through the first couple turns. See how it goes through here. Yeah, the big thing with Elan is he makes this section specifically much easier.
Yeah, I would agree. But see how they come.
That's pretty much even. 2/10 for ace. Yeah, I mean, this is also one of the tracks where there's almost zero risk of overheating. But since there are so many short boosts you can go for, there's also almost no risk of underheating. At least at a top level. So it's a weird balance that you don't see very often. Oh, King Bean clips a wall.
Ooh, that's
unfortunate.
That could be 4-0.
Yeah, I mean that's the risk you run with this strat. Taking the long hairpin is, or not long hairpin, but the long turn is slightly slower for Elan, but it is far safer.
Yeah, I was going to say, but I mean,
you don't have that landing risk.
With that particular crash, that is not a good place for King Bean to crash. He will lose a lot of time there because you already had, the engines were already pretty cool, so that's just going to be a straight loss of time. And Ace coming in with...
and he's learned from the mistake.
Very nice. And sub 55.
Yep, not even a sub 2 for King Bean.
Ouch.
Oof. Oh, that is a rough spot for him to be in.
Yeah, it's pretty painful, that.
He's got to go 7 and 2 across the next 9.
Yeah, he can only afford to lose 2, and he's got to win the next 7. It's definitely a tough audit.
Or not win the next 7, but win. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean across the whole match. Yeah.
Yeah. It's doable, but it is very difficult. Bullseye is banned. I mean, I think that means he just wants a bend mirror somewhere.
All right, so Grabvine Gateway 10 back. I feel that King Bean's just. I think he just fears Ace, to be honest. I think he finds him hard to deal with psychologically.
Yeah. Is this? I'm half expecting Bullseye ban and then no Grabvine. I think the backup here might be no upgrades Baru Coast. Fire Mountain Rally is perma-banned, Andy.
Yeah, Fire Mountain Rally, Bunter Classic, Ando Mountain, Spice Mine are all banned here.
Yeah. Like, there's a real case for the backup to be something like Baru no upgrades if he's practiced that. And that's a fun track to see. Yeah, Abyss could be a thing.
Yeah, Abyss is on the cards here.
I don't think King Bean wants to take Ace there with Ben, though.
I don't know. I mean, he's picked bowls here in the past.
Yeah. With Bullseye banned, though, you kind of have to pick Ben. Unless you go no upgrades.
We'll see. He's having a long think, so...
I can't blame him.
No, me neither, actually.
And this is going to be... At this point, he's looking at, He's looking at backup strat.
I feel that he just needs to try and calm down and just do a decent race here. I think if he gets a win, I think he will be all right. I think he just needs to get that first win now, really.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's... Of the top 3 active players, Ace is by far the hardest to strategize for. Like, King Bean, go in planning for consistency. Or planning to aim for your consistency, because he's not. Racing against you, I've been saying since last year's tournament, go to short, simple tracks where you can match consistency. But Ace is just so consistently at a peak that you just got to go in and match him blow for blow, and not many people can pull that off.
Baru Coast, we have on the cards.
All right.
Interesting.
So I'm at least half right on that call.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a
full track Baru Coast Ben. Oh, this is a fun one.
Ace just practicing Zugger in the meantime.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, Ace can do a skip if he wants.
Hmm.
Yeah, Lightning. After Ace just got the world record for that, he broke the 350. But that's not going to happen in tournament. But King Bean's 354 in tournament is the tournament record by like 5 seconds. I think. Yeah, by 3 seconds. Mike has my co-commentator has a 357 that I didn't know about.
Oh, I got a 354.4 in my match against Metallica.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, Shaq, they're really fun.
All right.
Dude, come on back. We need more top players.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was ready?
Both appear. Ace is not giving us the ready.
Okay, yeah. Just waiting on Ace. kingbeandip going with Ben, no surprise there.
Wait, what do you mean patch BTC? We changed the frame rate rule, so it's we changed the frame rate rule and found new strats, so it's faster now.
What was that in reference to? Sorry, I didn't understand that.
Shaq was saying something about patch BTC and he'll come back.
Oh, I see. Right, yeah. Oh, I wasn't aware there was a problem with that track.
I don't know. I think he had an issue with it. Like the vanilla way. You can still do that. It's a doable strat on 60. That's what I did for a while.
Interesting. Still practicing here. Okay, so we're giving the countdown now.
Yep. Actually, have you messed with the new Bunta training stuff at all?
With what was that?
The jump strats on Bunta training?
Oh yeah, I've tried that.
Hey, it finally got me to sub 36. Or sub 136.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember you quite enjoyed picking Bunta training course in the tournament.
And then, for some reason, Kingbean picked it against me.
Right. Is this the actual start of the race now?
Yeah, it's going to be.
Right. We want to make sure that no one's restarting here.
One restart from Kingbean and from Ace.
Okay, so we're into the race now.
Get that in. But yeah, this track is insane on Ben. I'm still having trouble cracking 4 with it, but these guys are going for the sub 350s.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see my total record go here in this race.
My sync didn't go through.
Yeah, looks like. Here. 40.
Try it again.
They're pretty much even on pace at the moment.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out why my syncing didn't go through. Try that.
Some risky turns from Kingbean.
Okay, there we go. I had to refresh the page, and now it's overcompensating. Oh, well, that's from Kingbean. So resync a bit, and then we should be good. That was a bit of an adventure, but there we go. Sorry for a little skip forward. That was just what I needed to do to fix that. But now we have them synced up, and Ace with a substantial lead. 42 coming off of that hill on the beach. To 46, to high 46 for Kingbean. That's like 4.5 seconds of a lead for Ace.
Yeah, they look pretty much even apart from that one death.
Yeah. Also, has Ace died yet this match?
Not that I'm aware of.
I don't think so either. And if he's gonna die anywhere, it's gonna be Ben on this track. You know, I was talking about the other guy, Kingbean.
Yeah.
I mean, this track is just so high variance.
Yeah, I have to be honest, this match isn't going as I expected it to.
No. I mean, every track has still been competitive. It's just Ace has been racing so clean. See what happens. There's still room for, like, there's still opportunities for Ace to screw up in these hairpins.
Yeah, I think he lost a little bit of time there.
Okay, there's no opportunity for him to die 3 times. King Bean drove straight into a palm tree.
Yeah, it's very unlikely that King will win this race now.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit heartbreaking for King Bean, I think.
Yeah. You don't expect players at this level to jump into it, to just drive straight into a tree.
And
It does
Ace
still happen, but...
a very fast time here. I think my tour
54.94.
almost. But yeah, very, very good time from Ace.
Yeah.
And I think did King Bean have 3 deaths here?
Yeah. And it wasn't a crazy pick. It's something King Bean, like 354 is a high 354 is definitely something he can beat. He's just
Yes.
a little off right now.
Yeah, I just really feel that this has been a psychological issue with this race,
Yeah.
this match in general.
I'm trying to think of, like, where to go at this point. Like, we're just seeing the Grabvine pick coming out.
Yeah.
Or you do Grabvine at a match point.
I could certainly see either Grabvine or Zugger out of King Bean.
Yeah, I mean, those are going to be his last 2, almost guaranteed.
Yeah, I do think King Bean is very nervous here, and obviously with those, with the way it's gone as well, I think it's definitely not helping.
Yeah, it's stacking up on him. But hey, he won from losers last time.
But yeah, he really needs to win this next race.
Yeah. Oh, he's thinking about run backs. Where would you run it back out of this one?
I think possibly Inferno, if he was thinking of one.
Yeah. And future tournaments, we may consider rolling in run backs with forces and just putting more of them. Like, just make run back a force and give 3 forces in a best of 9 or something.
Yeah, that could be an interesting way of doing it, actually.
It's tough to figure it out, though. Our rule set's just going to get longer and longer every tournament.
Yeah, but King Bean certainly hasn't showed us what he's able to do yet, so we're waiting.
And we've seen his peaks, and they're incredibly high. Yeah,
Okay.
There's the Grabvine.
Presumably he doesn't want to ban a pod, I'm guessing. But he hasn't waited for Ace to temp ban a track, so...
Ace is going to let the GVG happen at this point. But if I know the guy.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Let's see.
All right, what throwaway ban does he go with? Anakin. Yep. When you gotta ban the track favorite. Oh god. King Bean saying he just had an idea.
I've got a feeling I know what he's going to do, actually. Yes.
Yep.
I thought
Grabvine, no upgrades. He practiced this a lot before the tournament. He never posted his times for it, but he did beat, I believe he did get world record with it.
So Grabvine Gateway. No upgrades.
Yeah, I think it was like me, King Bean, and Zalaskalar. We're just sitting there on a stream testing the good no upgrades pods, trying to see what actually was the best here. Because Bowls, sure, he's got the highest ceiling on most tracks, but the way this one's set up, we thought you might need more handling. Turns out it's just the usual Bowls, Ben, Sebulba.
Yeah, Zuga was the temporary ban here.
Yeah. But we're going to Grabvine, no upgrades. This is cool.
Yeah, there's some interesting picks here, definitely.
Why do I have the Cantina song stuck in my head? It's not even in this one. Oh, it is, but just want to humming it. But I'm expecting bowls from both of them. Although I'm not entirely certain Ace has practiced bowls here recently.
Well, kingbeandip has picked Sebulba.
Oh.
Which
All
is
right. Someone besides me picking Sebulba in the tournament.
interesting, to say the least.
Yeah. I mean, Sebulba is very good, no upgrades.
Did you catch Ace's upgrades? Because I didn't.
Yeah, I did. He buys them all manually on stream, so.
I'm going to assume that's correct then.
Yeah, now we're good. Yeah. Nope. He might be immediately getting rid of Sebulba. He just immediately swapped off Sebulba.
Maybe he was just trolling there.
Yeah.
Well, he's picked bowls now, so.
Okay. Wait, what are you doing?
You should know which pod he's going to use if he's picked this.
Sebulba is very good here. He has by far the best handling of the 3 top no upgrade pods. But by far the worst boost. It's just his base speed that makes it work.
Yeah, his cooling's pretty abysmal, actually, with no upgrades. I think it's worse than bowls, actually.
It is. I think it's 55. But you don't care about his boost.
True. You don't pick Sebulba for the boost, no, that's true.
But...
Yeah, so this is the second force from King Bean.
Yep.
And so I'm just going to get a last little bit of practice in here before we start.
Yeah.
Excuse the tapping, by the way. It's just my phone. It locks itself automatically, and I can't. I have to unlock it before I can mute it.
What are you using your phone for?
Oh, it's just easier.
Yeah.
I always commentate with my phone.
How? Oh, you're using your phone mic?
Yes.
All right.
All right, we've given the countdown now, and it looks like King Bean is going to go with Sebulba here.
All right, let's see it.
I'm very interested to see how this is going to work.
I mean, I like seeing Sebulba.
Yeah, I can't say I expected this.
You can't say you expected it?
No, rather surprised by this, yeah.
I mean, I'm not. Again, I've seen Kingbean practice this.
Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised he's gone with Sebulba. It's just surprising.
Yeah, I mean, Sebulba is on paper just about as good as Bowles, and theoretically more consistent.
Yeah, I would agree with that. That is one reason for picking him.
However, he's wide. He's a very wide pod.
And, we've seen a death from Kingbean.
Yeah.
Just how slidey Bowles is here in the corners we watch from acE through these canyons.
Yeah. Now, in the swamp, Bowles does, on paper at least, have to slow down a lot more than Sebulba does. And chat will correct me if I'm wrong, but I also believe Sebulba has better acceleration. So the slowdown won't matter as much for Sebulba regardless.
Very disconcerting section in the swamp with some of the false walls in the form of trees and other obstacles.
But that was a very clean swamp from at least Kingbean. I wasn't really watching acE's because I was trying to see Kingbean's comeback potential.
Yeah, he did a pretty good job actually as well. They both did a pretty good job there.
And for me, the swamp isn't even the hardest part of this track. Like, it's hard, but it's a matter of memorization.
Very close to a death there from acE on the previous corner.
Yeah. Ooh, bad bonk from Kingbean. acE is way ahead at this point. It's 206 under that bridge. acE is looking like he's 13 seconds ahead. Yeah. He's like 12, 13 seconds ahead. It's a little bit slightly worse Excel than Bowles. Thanks, Lightning. It's nice having a stats guy in chat. Kingbean did have a much cleaner shortcut there. That might make up about a second. He had to slow down less, and he didn't have to fully turn around like acE did.
Yeah, you sort of fall asleep waiting for Bowles to turn, really.
Yeah. Ooh, bad bonk for acE.
Oh yeah, that actually is a little bit costly because that damage is going to be hard to repair and deal with this no upgrades.
Bowles has, I believe, one of the slowest no upgrade repairs.
Yeah, I've got a feeling that Arc Bumpy Roos is the worst, actually, if my memory serves.
I think so, but he also has a much higher durability in general.
Yeah, that's true. So he doesn't take as much damage.
Yeah, that was a very nice swamp from Kingbean.
Yeah, it looked good.
He's made up quite a bit of. He actually made up quite a bit there.
Yeah, I think the higher numbers of laps are brutal for no upgrades in general, just because of that. The poor repair rates we see.
Yeah. 150.8.
Damaging that
Oh,
sensitive.
acE is red.
That's
acE is double red.
Oh, I wonder if he'll just crash here.
He has to.
Yes. It's pretty much forced at that point.
That was a ton.
I agree with the decision, though. I think that was a good decision.
acE's stream is dropping frames. He does locally record in case of this. Although that might not be frame dropping. That might be PC crashing.
Oh, I hope not. Don't anymore. We really don't want technical difficulties in this match.
No. Yeah, considering we have not seen anything. you see if he's still online on Discord? Actually, I'll look. No, he's disappeared from Discord. His PC crashed. Or his internet cut. One of the two.
Alright, so how are we going to deal with this then?
We're going to see about reaching him on his phone. Just through Discord there. Yeah, ace's stream has gone down. We're going to see... Again, he locally records to make up for this, so we will still see his time.
Yeah, but did he complete the race though?
I don't know. If his internet cut, yes, he did. If his PC crashed, he did not.
Okay, well, King Bean has submitted a time. So we should record that time.
Yeah, it is a 550.174. Sorry to say that ahead of time. He just said it in Discord. But we have our own technical difficulties going on.
I mean, do we just let Ace, if he hasn't completed a run, do we just allow him to do another?
Oh no, it's a matter of trying to reach him.
Yeah, this is not an ideal situation, really.
I have messaged him. Hopefully he has Discord on his phone. But that is... Okay, he's showing as away on Discord.
He's here now. He says he's in.
Internet's dead. He's on his phone.
Well, he's said he's got a 5:38. 39. He's corrected now.
Okay, his internet is back. Yeah, he locally records everything in the potential instance of this. So we will verify his time later, but for now we're going to take him at his word, and he goes up 6-0.
All right, yeah. So it looks like we are going to continue. As King Bean said, he's happy to wait till after the match. Yeah, so it is match point. It is 6-0, which is definitely not what we expected. It cut out at 4:06.
Yeah, 4:06. So basically start of lap 3. Not far off of it. I'm having issues getting commentary stream running. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, fortunately it was only the internet, yeah. Okay, so seeing bullseye band from King Bean.
No grab vine run back happening today.
Want to see that.
This is like a full track.
It's definitely something that it's definitely on the cards for King Bean, I think.
It's a track he can be very consistent on. Granted, so can Ace, but... Run back Inferno.
Interesting.
Okay.
I can see that, though. I can see that.
It's a bold move, though. Insert dodgeball reference here. That's not what I expected. It's not a massive surprise, but It is. It isn't what you would expect for his first one, or for his like do or die track. It's very not a first track. It's very not a first choice that I'd expect.
Yeah, so King Bean has to win this one. The options, the forces and bans were we saw Bullseye as the pod ban, Grabvine Gateway as the temporary track ban from acE, who didn't want to see a run back, and then we saw Inferno picked for King Bean. You're welcome.
See what we're gonna get here.
Okay. Well, we know from the last race that King Bean definitely has the potential to win if he has a clean run here.
Yeah. And hey, as long as it's not a shutout, you can maintain some pride. Yeah.
Here we go.
Here. Let's see. Waiting on the sync to go through. Oh, that's an early death for King Bean. What did he hit?
Oh no, he hit the inside wall just before taking the jump. I don't quite know how he managed to do that.
Yeah.
Quite a rare death. Don't usually see that.
Alright, syncing isn't working for here, so we're going to deal with the 1 second off. But King Bean does still go for the much more aggressive strats here. So there is room to make some up. If acE dies as well, King Bean... If acE dies as well and King Bean's clean the rest of this, King Bean should win this pretty cleanly.
Yeah, I feel that acE needs a death though, yeah, or at least needs to be... They need to be even on deaths, I think.
Yes. Actually, we'll see. Oh, acE went high there. That's a little bit of time loss.
Yeah, you don't want to hit the ceiling there. That could be nasty.
Engine fire for King Bean, though. First one of the match.
Oh, we've got to deal with that.
It's a very... Oh, my God, that is a brutal fire. What the hell?
Yeah, he waited a bit too long there, actually. He should have dealt with that earlier, in my opinion.
I mean, he dealt with the fire as early as he could. It's RNG on how long it takes. 3% chance every frame. So if your frame rate's not 60, which in this case it looks to be 48, that is an awful fire.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, now the sync went through for acE.
It's just incredible how this match has gone, really.
Yeah.
Go like this.
All right, let's see what happens with acE. He's in the dangerous spot.
And saving grace for King Bean. I say it's very hard to see on acE's stream.
Yeah, it really is. And acE is clean. That's going to seal it.
Yeah, that's it. Wow.
227.
Unbelievable match.
Man. That's going to do it. That's a 7-0 sweep for Ace.
Wow, I'm just shocked. I'm really amazed by that.
Wow.
That's just heartbreaking for King Bean.
Yeah.
I'm kind of not too happy about this because I've got to play King Bean now, and I know he's going to try and absolutely smash me. So
Yeah. That was... And both players had the potential to take this, but Ace came in and just went for the statement.
yeah, Ace did play very well actually this match.
He died once the entire match. Hey, Ace.
Hello there.
So one death all match.
Yeah, quite uncharacteristic for me, I would say.
Yeah, actually. Hey, King Bean.
No.
I could have
that's a
sworn there was
score
one
line.
more to go.
Yeah.
Nope.
I got it at 7.
Okay. But yeah, I really wanted this and I prepared quite a bit.
Yeah, looks like it.
Yep. You had, all of your bands were spot on. Every time.
I really thought about the bands. I had a good idea what you wanted to pick.
Uh-huh. I'm amazed that you knew that I was going to do Grab Find Diva.
I mean, the tail was the bullseye band, to be honest.
Well, yeah, but...
Yeah, I mean, you have to do
I
it,
should have
sure.
been there by on other stuff.
Yeah.
If you banned bullseye the entire time, then maybe I wouldn't have seen it coming.
Yeah. I don't know.
I guess you didn't feel like picking Zugger at any point, King Bean, because we sort of contemplated you picking that.
Yeah.
No, I expected Ace to ban that one. And so I haven't practiced that track in a couple of weeks.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, my plan was basically to temp ban Sugar as long as you ban Ben, because I didn't want you to take me on Abyss without Ben. So every time you didn't ban Ben, I just left Abyss open and banned Saga instead.
Yeah.
Enfro was on the money with that one.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I did my research too.
Yeah.
I can't believe you got a 239 on Grab Find. No, oh my goodness.
No.
539. Yeah,
Yeah,
I didn't think it would go that well. I had one death at the start of lap 3. I had red engines and I died intentionally. But apart from that, it was pretty...
I've never been anywhere near that fast with no upgrades on that track.
Yeah, I mean, you can go ridiculously quick with Bolus there. You can get like low 520.
Yeah, Bowls is scary.
I thought I would lose that one, honestly. I thought you could beat that with Bullseye, but I'm not quite sure how fast Bullseye can really go.
I don't know. But I know Sebulba can go faster than the time you got.
I was using Sebulba.
Oh, you were using Sebulba. Okay.
Yep.
I see.
So, next up, we have Ace King, or not Ace, wow, King Bean Mikey rematch.
Yep. Oh, again.
It's gonna be fun.
Oh man. Every time!
Yep.
Yeah, how many times is that now? 6? Is it the 6th time?
Something like that.
So, it's insane. And this is only like my 3rd match with you?
Yeah, we played twice last year, I think.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yes. You didn't have that match in the winners' finals last year, actually.
Oh yeah, in the losers' finals, I forfeited. Yeah.
Hey,
but
your wrist is functional this year. Your wrist still works this year, so
the redemption arc.
Yeah. I mean,
I
I said it before you guys hopped in. This was a statement win, saying you're here to play this year.
Yeah.
I was. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, very well, Ace. King Bean, I felt like you weren't quite yourself today with your play.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Neither was Ace, but in the other direction.
I
Like,
didn't expect to get very many points in this match because I don't know. Against you, Mikey, I feel like I have a lot of strong picks. But against Ace, you mean all of the things I'm good at, Ace is also good at. Which makes it really rough, except for a couple things that he banned. And then, yeah, but I didn't expect to get no point. That was pretty rough. And
you can get your rematch.
I've said it before. Ace is basically the strengths of the other two of you combined.
Yeah, that's pretty true.
And that makes for some very scary matches.
Yep.
I'll just question in chat there with regards to which races are left. So the next up, there's potentially three races left.
Mhm.
So the one that will be next will be my match against kingbeandip, and the winner from that race will play Ace in the grand finals. And if Ace wins, then that's the tournament over. And if the winner between myself and King Bean wins in that match, then there will be a run-back match for the final race, as it's double elimination.
Yes. Also, in the past week, Zalaskalar and I have been completely bopped from the tournament record list. Ace
really?
just knocked off Zalaskalar's Inferno by 3 seconds.
Oh man.
Yeah, I think if King Bean managed to get a good Inferno in, he would have beaten me, to be honest.
Yeah, you're doing the fast stretch there, so you would have probably come out of that with a 226. Like a low 26.
Yeah.
Yeah, King Bean was ahead, actually. It's just that unfortunate death on that first Inferno race.
Yeah.
And
I thought
one of the worst high FPS fires I've ever seen.
My goodness.
It's 36 FPS.
36? I thought it was 48.
No, it was 36 there.
Okay.
It's still pretty unlucky. So.
And 36 for a 2 full second.
You can calculate the odds. We know now that it's 3% per frame. So,
Yep.
It took 72 3% rolls as a rough estimate.
Yep. So bad.
It's supposed to take 33.
So I completely missed the first hairpin boost, and then I missed almost all of the second one. Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah.
Maybe we need to make these matches like first to 20 or something, then it would be more interesting.
Just play all tracks.
Yes, all tracks. do an all tracks RTA run, and that's the match.
Oh, I have to wrap this up on my end. I have some stuff I need to do before my next class.
Well, thanks for commentating.
Yep.
You're welcome.
Definitely fun.
Also,
for
GG's to King Bean.
Yeah, GG.
Very well played to both of you. Sadly, it worked out the way it did.
Well, thank you.
Seeing a sweep in winners finals is unfortunate.
It really is, but I can't say I'm particularly disappointed, but I
No.
can see how it's a bit unfortunate.
But thanks to everyone for coming out to play. Thanks to Mike for helping out on commentary. Thanks to our lovely audience for being here, and thank you to SpeedGaming for hosting. We'll be coming back at you in the next couple of weeks with our final 2 or 3 matches. And we will see you all next time.
Great. See you guys.
See ya.
Take care. See ya.